Hello, thank you for joining me. This is going to be a quick read for the collective. Not quite sure what's going to come out. I'm not sure when I'm going to be posting this also. So consider this to be a timeless reading unless a direct message comes out from Spirit. So in the meantime, feel free to gaze upon the chambered nautilus in the background. I couldn't help but put up a new background. It was just so nice, and I thought some other folks should appreciate it. It is a chambered nautilus topped by two dancing terrapin, turtles, and one's holding a guitar, and the other one's holding like a banjo type guitar thing. And there's some roses coming out. It's also a Grateful Dead reference. I am also using the Grateful Dead tarot deck this evening. We just came off of a full moon though, so that may have some significance in the viewing and interpretation of this reading. So take what resonates, leave behind what does not. I just heard what's the take this job and shove it. The Grateful Dead had, there's Big Boss Man. I always like that one. Nine of Bolts. And, it's so funny. I was going to be like, I'm not going to really talk about the Grateful Dead tarot deck. And now here I am. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, here we are, the Nine of Wands. I guess we're doing past, present, future, and outcome, please, Spirit, for this collective. This full moon. Oop, there we go. Pisces, Hangman, U.S. Blues, red and white. Blue suede shoes, red and white. I'm Uncle Sam, how do you do? Pisces, the completion of the zodiac. And wow, here we go. There's the star. There's the air signs. I just came off of an air sign reading. And actually, I was going to do a reading for Cancer. That's exactly what this was supposed to be. And then for some reason, it kind of turned into this collective here read. But I already did a Pisces bonus, so earlier in the month. So if you have Pisces in your chart, I would recommend that reading just since this came out strongly in the center position. Air signs reading is also posted, which is this fountain, this star energy, Aquarius. Page of Wands. She's been popping out lately. Our little temptress, right? But it's all in a good place. There's innocence, there's spirit, there's love. So the the claws here that are on the alligator don't always need to be out and covered in blood, right? Like, okay. Hopefully my dog is going to be okay while I finish this reading. So a quick clarification of spirit. And, it's kind of interesting that the next card is U.S. Blues because look at the alligator, what he's holding. He's holding the American flag, red and white, blue suede shoes. Okay. Uncle Sam, how do you do? He's right there. Right there. Lizard brain. What is that? Oh my God. Maybe this is like since it's in the past, recent past, maybe that's how, you've been acting. So that's where some of this defensiveness comes in. Okay. Yeah. And leaving that lizard brain in the past. Okay, here, Spirit's like, whoa, what is going on with this Pisces hangman? It's just like so gloom and doomy. It's weird too because it's like it's being supervised. You know what I mean? Like this is definitely a setup. So that's the thing about the hangman. It's not necessarily a position that you want to stay in, right? Like, how the nautilus grows. You don't want to stay back here or you never get out, right? And, here's the shallow grave that someone has, dug for themselves. Okay. There's also male and female energy here. Pisces is a sign of duality, which this is the card of Pisces. Moon energy, also Jupiter and Neptune. Yeah. Where is my... Yeah. So that dream space, but it's like in an earthly place here. And it's like the dream is upside down. So without love in the dream, it'll never come true, right? So releasing yourself from this grounding and being able to see something else, I feel like. And that's where this star, this fountain, this perpetual kind of life, is coming from. All right. This has the fairy dust, like the, and the blonde hair. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that were, like, when they were younger, they had blonde hair, and then their hair got darker, as they got older. So this is kind of, that inner spirit, you know what I mean? And then, this is actually more the physical manifestation, you know what I mean? Encountering that spirit, right? In yourself. And maybe this is kind of within some kind of fire energy. And then, you also have the 9 over here. So 9 plus 1 here, there's your 10. So there is some balance between the water and the air. The earth here is what's kind of pulling, but yet there's no earth here necessarily in the spread so far. Let's see what I will be able to clarify. What time I have left, please, Spirit, for the 9 of bolts. In this deck, they are bolts of lightning. Boo boo, which is interesting because it is raining currently. The 10 of Cups, Madame. Fight for your love, babe, right? Oh my gosh, look at the High Priestess there. Again, we're going to see a lot of this red and white. Blue suede shoes. You know what? This is even weird. Like, even like down here, you have kind of this bluish... But it's like there's a ring there. There's a gun on the other side. This is spooky. Okay. Let's see. Sometimes there's little tidbits. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh my God. The 6 of Cups coming back together. Somebody has fought really hard for this love. Okay, this is like mega. All right. So maybe that's why this pause has come to pass here with the Hangman. And maybe that's where this fountain's coming from, because it's like, in order to catch a new spring, right, after death here in this kind of burial ground, then, and especially with Pisces being the end of the zodiac, like digging a spring for a new well, right? And then is it right here? Okay. So Spirit, can we clarify the blues? Poor favor. Janice sang the blues. Deadheads know her. Festival Express. Oh, yes. The best, the best, the best. The Father, Emperor card. Who else do we have here, Spirit? Under this U.S. Blues, Pisces, Hangman. There's a Divine Masculine, a Divine Feminine, or here's the Divine Masculine. Holy crap. Queen of Swords anyway, That's kind of now Emperor Queen. That's not quite balanced, right? Emperor Empress. That's balanced. So maybe that's why this page is over here to kind of help and to tip the scale. Yeah. All right, this is Aries as well. And then I just did that air sign reading, and actually the Queen was in this position as well. So this might be relevant for those air signs. Okay, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and we have Aquarius right here. So maybe this is more Aquarius focused, where the last reading was Gemini with the Lovers. Oh gosh, Two of Cups. Holy cow, my God. Yeah. This is like that fire and ice, and it's almost like she's floating on the water, which is really strange for the Queen of Swords, which she's the Queen of Skulls here. Which, that's the skulls are about, the intellect and communication. But it's like it's been paused here under the Hangman. But ooh, oh wow. Well, Spirit's saying there's an entanglement coming. It's just like, is it going to be like the Fatal Attraction kind? The Dire Wolf, don't murder me, right? It's going to be like the love and marriage theme. The Frank Sinatra. And what's the show? Married with Children. If you've ever been to Chicago, that the intro, there's a fountain that they show. That's off of Lakeshore Drive. Anyway, Spirit, what is this Page of Wands? So it's interesting that this page is feminine energy. It's like the pages that seem, to be more of the feminine energy in most of these decks. So that may be relevant here. Like I said, a balancing, tipping the scale against this Emperor, just because an Emperor is so strong, right? But the thing is, there's a lot of love here, right? That somebody has fought really hard for. So there's Spirit saying there's a recognition of that, okay, with this Two of Cups. But, being watchful can lead to, these chains of bondage type thing. Okay, I'm running short on time, so we're going to try and wrap it up here. Hit that wrap button. Like on Dave Chappelle, right? Then we have the Ace of Swords, the Terrapin of Skulls here. So again, air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So maybe there's going to be some truth coming together with you and this, Emperor or Queen energy that you're dealing with. Let's see here. Who else we got? Thank you, Spirit. All right. The Two of Wands. Okay. So the truth is you have choices, right? Is what Spirit's saying. And you are going to be able to see things for what they are and, kind of create your own path out of that. And also, you're kind of not in a rush. And you can see that she's kind of like leisurely. Now, this isn't the outcome. So this is probably more like springtime next year, which is kind of strange that I was like not going to try and make any time predictions or anything. But that, like I said, when it just comes out, it's just, that's just kind of how it's going there. Anyway, and this fountain could be relevant of the spring melt. Um, yeah, and the spring melt potentially cooling off, like they call it cuffing season, and these two are literally cuffed, right? Yeah. Because when the cold winter months are over, then what, right? Mm-hmm. Then is it seeing something else for what it is, okay? And then that's when this kind of the downside of the Queen of Swords starts to come out, right? Because it's like, well, you know what? You weren't really honest about this and that, so I'm just gonna stay smart and move on down the line, right? Okay, thank you for joining. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race, right? Oof. And the King of Cups. All right, guys. Thanks for joining, and see you next time.